My wife looked at me like I'd just committed a crime. You embarrassed him, she said quietly. You humiliated our daughter's boyfriend. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't slam a door. But something inside me tightened. Because I knew, if I hadn't stopped what happened next, I'd have failed my daughter in a way I could never take back. If you've ever had a moment in your marriage where your partner said you crossed a line, but your gut told you that you were right, hit like, subscribe, and stay with me. Because this husband-wife debate isn't about a t-shirt. It's about respect, boundaries, and what it really means to protect your child. I'm 57 years old. I've been a long-haul truck driver most of my life. That means I've seen a lot of bad decisions. I've made my own share too. And one thing I've learned the hard way is this. It's not the loud, angry lessons that stick. It's the quiet ones. The moments when someone holds a mirror up to your behavior and lets you see yourself clearly for the first time. That's what I thought I was doing the night my daughter's boyfriend showed up to our house wearing the shirt. It was December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. We were having dinner early because he was leaving town with his family the next morning. My daughter is 19. He's 19 too. First boyfriend. First serious relationship. She's introverted. Sensitive. The kind of kid who wears her heart on her sleeve. And my wife. She's fiercely protective. We almost lost our daughter when she was little. Health issues. Hospital rooms. That terrifying summer before kindergarten where every phone call made our stomachs drop. Since then, my wife's been intense about her. Hovering. Shielding. Always bracing for something to go wrong. So when the doorbell rang that night, we were both trying to be calm. Normal. Welcoming. I opened the door. He stepped inside. Smiled. Took off his jacket. And that's when I saw it. Since then, my wife's been intense about her. Hovering. Shielding. Always bracing for something to go wrong. So when the doorbell rang that night, we were both trying to be calm. Normal. Welcoming. I opened the door. He stepped inside. Smiled. Took off his jacket. And that's when I saw it. The t-shirt. Big bold letters across his chest. It's not going to suck itself. There was even an arrow pointing down. My brain stalled for a second. I felt my jaw tighten. A slow, hot wave of disbelief crept up my neck. I didn't explode, but my chest went heavy. You're standing in your girlfriend's family home, I thought. Meeting her parents. About to sit across from her mother at the dinner table. And this is what you wear. I looked at him. Really looked. Nervous smile. Hands tucked into his pockets. He wasn't smirking. He wasn't trying to provoke me. He looked clueless. I said quietly, "Do you have any money on you?" He blinked. "No, sir." "Why?" I took a breath. That shirt is disrespectful. To my daughter. And to my wife. His face went pale. I pulled 2 20s out of my wallet. I didn't raise my voice. Didn't lecture him. Didn't call him names. I gently ushered him back toward the door. There's a Walmart about 3 miles down the road. Go buy something more appropriate. Come back wearing it. No audience. No drama.
No humiliation.
Just accountability. He nodded.
Left.
Came back 15 minutes later in a polo shirt. We shook hands.
Sat down.
Had dinner. We didn't mention the shirt again. I thought it was done. I thought I'd handled it the right way. The next day, my daughter came into the kitchen. Her shoulders were tight. Her eyes were glossy. She said, "Dad, why did you humiliate him?" That word hit me like a slap. Humiliate? I felt something twist in my stomach. I didn't humiliate him, I said slowly. You sent him away. You made him buy a new shirt. She crossed her arms. Her chin trembled. He was embarrassed. My wife stood behind her. Quiet. Watching me. Later that. But inside, I felt defensive. Because in my mind, I'd done exactly what a father should do. I didn't yell. I didn't shame him. I didn't embarrass him in front of my family. I corrected disrespect calmly and privately.
So, why did it feel like I was the bad guy?
The silence between me and my wife felt heavier than usual. Not angry. Just unsettled. She said she hated the idea of him being put on the spot. I said, I could have done it in front of everyone. I didn't.
She sighed.
Looked away. And that's when the doubt started creeping in. Did I go too far? Did I cross a line? I posted the story online. Strangers weighed in. They said he humiliated himself. They said I handled it with grace. They said he got off easy. And slowly, my wife started reading the comments. Her expression changed. Her shoulders relaxed. She admitted quietly, I can't think of a better way you could have handled it. Then something else came out. She wasn't really angry at me. She was scared. Scared our daughter would feel hurt. Scared her first relationship would get damaged. Scared of watching her grow up and get hurt. That's when we realized we weren't actually fighting each other. We were both trying to protect the same person, just in different ways. But the story didn't end there. The next morning, I asked my daughter what her boyfriend actually said to her. Turns out, he never told her what the shirt said. He told her exactly what I said to him. He didn't use the word humiliated. That was her interpretation. Her rush to defend him came from watching me defend her mom, from watching us handle disagreements privately. She'd learned loyalty from us. That part hit me in the chest. Later that day, she called him. She asked him why he didn't tell her what the shirt said. His answer? Because it was embarrassing. Then she asked why he wore it. He admitted the truth. His older brother dared him, called him a chicken, pressured him into it. Dumb sibling stuff. Not malicious. Just stupid. And we were two parents panicking in different directions. Later that night, she said something I'll never forget. I think I needed to see that you can protect her without being cruel. That sentence melted something in me, because that's all I wanted her to know. I wasn't trying to dominate a teenage boy. I wasn't trying to embarrass anyone. I was trying to teach a lesson, the way someone once taught me.
Quietly.
Privately. With dignity intact. And, in the end, it worked. He apologized to our daughter. He said he understood why it was wrong. He said he wouldn't do anything like that again. And the wild part? He's been nothing but respectful ever since. Calls me Mr. last name. Calls my wife ma'am. Treats our daughter like gold. Climactic emotional payoff. The real payoff isn't that the boyfriend learned a lesson. It's that my wife and I learned one too. We realized something dangerous was happening in our marriage. We were starting to assume bad intent in each other's actions. She thought I was being harsh. I thought she didn't trust my judgment. And neither of us said it out loud. That night, after everything settled, we sat on the couch.
No TV. No phones.
Just quiet. She reached for my hand, squeezed it, and said, I'm sorry I didn't trust you. I said, I'm sorry I didn't explain myself. That silence afterward? It wasn't heavy anymore. It was peaceful. The kind of silence you get when something broken finally clicks back into place. This story isn't about a dumb t-shirt. It's about how easily good intentions can turn into conflict when people stop communicating. It's about how parents can love the same child in different ways and still hurt each other trying to do the right thing. And it's about how respect isn't taught through screaming. It's taught through boundaries. Quiet ones. Sometimes the real debate in a marriage isn't about who's right. It's about whether you're willing to listen long enough to realize you're both just scared of failing someone you love.